Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use the Correct, Conceal, Sculpt and Soften to create the perfect base, and then I'll be showing you some of the lipsticks, the Pride collection that we've just launched. So first of all, I'm going to be starting with the Correct Conceal. So I am Correct Conceal 2.0, that's my shade. At the moment I've got nothing on my face apart from my eyebrows that I did off camera. So first of all, I'm going to use the colour corrector of medium 2.0, and then I'm going to go in with the concealer. So I'm going to be using a small kind of brush. As you can see, I've got quite blue under eye. I'm going to go in with this colour corrector. Use it right under here, and there. I've got quite blue under here, so I'm just going to go in there. So the concealer goes on top, so I'm just going to dab on the concealer and the under eye on top of the colour corrector. Literally dabbing it in so it's not interrupting what I've just done underneath with the colour corrector. And then getting a clean brush, I'm going to just blend out what I've got on my face. So I've not got any harsh lines between what I've done with the concealer and what I've done on the rest of my skin. As you can see, my eye is kind of like, I haven't got anything on it at the moment, it's a little bit red. So I'm going to use the concealer so I can then use it as a base for eyeshadows if I want to, or if I just want to have it conceal over the eye. So again, I'm going in with the concealer and a small brush. I mean, you can use the same brush that you used before, but I'm just going to use a clean one. Going on top, goes in the eye. Just using the smallest amount, you don't need to really use a lot, it's just because it's just going to give you that overall coverage. So as you can see the difference between this side and this side, that's all from one swipe of the concealer. So loads of people will say that when you kind of put eyeshadow on your lids, you need to really start with a clean base. So concealer is the perfect thing to do that for, priming the eye. So this is the perfect concealer for that. But today I'm not going to actually put any eyeshadow on, I'm going to put some mascara on, and because I'm doing a focus on the lips, so I'm just going to go in with a mascara. I'm going to use a bigger brush, kind of like that, with the concealer. I'm going to go in to any blemishes that I have on the skin. So I have this blemish here, which is a bit of a nightmare, so I'm going to go in with the concealer, again using the 2.0, and just put that on top of there. And voila, gone. But again, you're like blending out the edges as well, that's why I use the dabbing motion quite a lot. Put a little bit on my forehead, just so that the shades all matching. And I'm going to obviously want to bronze up my skin. I'm a bit pale at the moment, but I will do that with the Sculpt palette. Cool. So here now I have done the base using the Correct Conceal palette, and I have used the colour corrector under the eye and then the concealer basically all over the face where there's blemishes and redness. I am then going to go in with the Sculpt and Soften just to give myself a bit more of a bronze sculpt look, and then I'm going to go in with the lips, and then I'm done with my day-to-day look. The Sculpt and Soften is a contouring kit that teaches you how to sculpt your face. I use the Jecca Blac Sculpt and Soften Light. I want to go quite natural, I want to bronze up my face, I want to sculpt a little bit of my chin and nose. When I want to pick out where my cheekbones are, I look into a mirror with natural light and I see the natural shadow. So as you can see, that thing there is the natural shadow, so I'm going to enhance that shadow to make me look like I have more defined cheekbones. So I'm going to go in, using that, and I'm going to just bring slightly here. Okay, I'm going to do on the other side. And then for my nose, again, I've got a nose where I want to just bring it down a little bit sharper here. I've got quite a small nose, I guess, so I'm not going to bring it to the end, I'm just going to do it up here. So down the side of the nose where the shadow again casts naturally, bringing it to there. Looks a bit bizarre when you first do it, but it makes sense in a moment. And then forehead. Again, like my forehead, I'm not really that bothered about the size of it. I don't really want to contour it to make it look shorter. If you had that concern, you could do that, but for me, I want to just do a temples so that my face is a bit more. So going into the temples, I'm going to just go like this, where the natural shadow is, and then again on the same kind of side. There. I want to just define the jawline a bit more, so I'm going to go in and kind of go around the jawline with the contour. I blend by tapping like this. Basically, the reason why is because you don't want to go out of the area that you've put the contour on. If you start smudging, it was going to go everywhere, isn't it? It's going to become a mess. But if you just tap onto the skin, it will just blend away. It's really important not to blend too harshly here, because then you'll have like a brown line and it's awful. So just tap. And it's always, remember, it's always easier to add rather than take away. So if you feel like your contour's too light initially, just go over it again. Rather, if you put too much product on and you sit there for hours blending away, it's really difficult because you're going to just make a massive smudge and then you'll have to remove the makeup and do it all again. The nose I'm going to leave for the moment because I'm not going to use this size brush on my nose. It would just completely smudge it all. But I'm going to go down to my jawline and just blend. Again, like with the jawline, I would always recommend you use only a small amount of product because you don't want to create a line under your jaw, like a foundation line that's done really badly. So just using a natural amount of product. And again with a smaller brush, so it's not going to smudge it all onto my nose and it's going to stay in the area that I put it. Now I'm going to get my fingers involved and kind of smudge it down here, really kind of wash over just the colour over your face. So I'm going to go on my forehead and then go to the places where I'd naturally get a tan. So I'm going to go to my forehead, and the tip of my nose, and around here a bit. And for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to do any eye products, but what I do when I'm feeling super lazy and I don't put eyeshadow on, I just get this, the Sculpt colour, and go like this. Put my eye, just like that. And I'll just give it that natural kind of bronzy look. Voila. I have completed my base makeup using only the Cracked Conceal and Sculpt and Soften palettes. Now I'm going to show you how to create a bold lipstick look using one of the lipsticks we've just launched.